What's up, you guys? SlimXTeamSymmetry here with my boy WELCHY. Woo! With another top 8 finish. How you doing, bro?
All right.
Good. And what deck did you run?
Dragunity rulers.
Dragunity rulers. We're gonna scroll through the deck. He wanted to make this nice and quick for you guys. So
yeah, 3 Tempest.
I'll just go 1 through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
3 Tempest, 3 Blaster, only 2 Redox, triple Ducks, double Phalanx, 1 Garuda the Wind Spirit, 1 Armor Mistletoe, 1 Zephyros the Elite, and 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
Okay. Spells.
3 Ravine, 3 Terraforming, 3 Sword, 2 Cards of Consonance, 2 Upstart Goblin, 1 Sarko, 1 Book of Moon, and 1 MST. And then for the traps are 2 Mirror Force, 2 Vanity's Emptiness, 1 Compulsory, 1 Wing Blast, and 1 Return.
Awesome. All right.
Do you regret anything in the main?
Regret anything in the main? No, absolutely not. The main is almost exactly how I wanted it for the event.
Yeah. So what do you want to tell the viewers here about the deck?
Well, I mean, I started playing this deck back in April of the this year. As soon as I got back from Austin, my top in Austin, I realized I wasn't going to San Diego, so I planned on testing for nationals, and I started testing elemental dragons and different variations, and I couldn't find one that worked until I found Ravine. Ravine was the one card that I felt was like the nuts for the deck, the best engine for the deck. But as soon as I started testing, I realized, well, Ravine has a better engine. It's Dragunity's, and so I eventually just started working on that and building that up, and then I built it all in April, and May is when the babies got announced, so my entire nationals plan kind of got cut out. So skip ahead, after Nats, after they banned the babies. As soon as that got announced, and the Rejuve, as soon as that got announced, I knew this deck was going to be back to its higher prime, and it might have even been the best version. So I started working on it, and I originally had Reckless and more upstarts, and just like Hogan's deck. And then when Hogan actually did really well with it, I was able to fine tune it a little bit, and it turned it into what you see here today. So as far as the deck goes, the deck's really well. It worked really well for me. I don't want to change anything. Garuda the Wind Spirit is probably the nuts. It's probably one of the best cards in the deck, and I don't see anybody playing this card ever. It adds a whole new element to the deck where you can just crazy combo off and make some really big fields, and backed by just one trap and you win. Usually it's
Do you regret the Red MD? A lot of people said it was a liability like Hogan.
I thought it would be, and I noticed a lot of people citing it out, but no. With the way the deck runs, it's a lot like windups, and Red MD, Garuda, and Arma, these are all acts like spamming all the time. So as far as Red MD goes, no, I never really regretted it. So yeah, that's the main deck.
Extra inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over the extra inside real quick.
What was your Swiss today? X2, right?
I went 7-2 day 1, and then I won the last 2, and I came in at 24th place. So I'll go over the side deck first, actually. So the 1 Infestation Terminus, Evil Swarm, obviously, 2 Ref Panels. I felt these were really good. I almost wanted to side 3, but 2 worked out pretty well for me. 2 Deck Devastation Virus. This card is really good against dragons, really good against Mermail. I actually sided against agents and blew them out 6 cards. The card's actually just really, really good, and I don't see anybody playing it. Triple Iron Wall. Now that's like the best card against dragons. I do almost a conversion side into Stardust Stun. So I bring this up, and Stardust Dragon, you pretty much win. So I want to side 3 of these because I open it. And I also side out a lot of my draw power because Missile Rep Panels are seen a lot, so I want to see my good cards here. 2 Encores. It goes with the Infestation Terminus. I was just really scared of Evil Swarm. I lost to 5 of them in Nationals, or I played 5 of them. I lost to 3 of them in Nationals, so I didn't want that to happen again. So 2 MSTs, the second and third one in the side. Pretty much side these in every games 2 and 3, because a lot of crazy spell like Soul Drains, stuff like that comes in. So I really like those. 1 DD Crow for the mirror match specifically, and 2 Electric Virus for any type of dragon. And I even side these against Evil Swarm with the Terminus. So that's the side deck.
All right, extra deck
real quick. Extra deck, I run HTS Simuth. Really good card when I get Max Seed and I don't have protection. I can just protect myself from getting bladered specifically. But it's an out to 0 eyes as well. So I really like this guy. He's actually pretty good. Triple Vadriana. It's pretty obvious. Oh, I'm sorry. And then 1 Gay Deer. one Gay Deer. He's like the best card in the deck because you search Garuda, you search Zephyros, you even search DD Crow. You can search extra ducks where if you have him on the field, you don't need Ravine. So my deck mainly focuses around him and less about these guys right here. Stardust Dragon, one Crimson Blader. I don't actually make him as much as you'd think. I never really needed the second one, but he's so clutch, you obviously run it. And then one Colossal Fighter, one Scrap Dragon, and those are my level 8s. And then Xyz, Queen Dragon Jin, one of the best cards in my deck, and one that I've never really seen any Dragunity play. Yeah, this guy is really, really, really good. Protects my big fields. He's like he's a boss monster. They're forced to get rid of him first because otherwise you can't kill the Stardust by battle. So even though he's like the worst monster on my field, he protects them and they're forced to kill him first. It's just so good. The strategy is so nuts. One Attune. I never really needed a second one. If this guy gets like, that's the bottomless or something, then you just kind of play Elemental Dragons or Dragunity standard, but for the wombo combo, you need him. M7, just really good card. I use him to just in my big field, which I can kind of go over in a minute. M7 is like a very standard guy I use. One Draco Sack, one Big Eye, but they're 7s. And I run one Bouncer. I can also make him a lot when I don't want to do like a Queen Dragon Jin M7 play and just go Bouncer, Stardust, Red MD. And it's against some decks I like to do that over like a Queen Dragon Jin.
Awesome. Do you want to real quick just show the wombo combo?
Okay. Yeah, I had it in a feature match. I opened it, but basically it's like anytime you have a live Ducks and a Tempest in your hand, it's really awesome. You just go Tempest, get the flanks, you synchro Gay Deer, synchro into Gay Deer, and then you use his effect to grab the Garuda. You grab Garuda, and then you ditch this, and then you special summon the Garuda by banishing the Tempest. And then Tempest will activate and get Arma Mistletoe. So when you have Arma Mistletoe in your hand, you actually just tribute him, and then you get the phalanx. So you have these guys right here, okay? And then you sink into Vajrayana, get the phalanx back, go into a tomb, and then you use his effect, doesn't matter which one you detach. You get the Red MD. Red MD gets the Gay Deer back, and then Gay Deer's effect dumps the Zephyros. So Zephyros gets dumped, and then you bounce the Red MD for Zephyros to take 400, and then you banish the Attune. This goes to the graveyard, special summon him, and you want to special summon a level 6 guy, so whatever, it doesn't really matter at this point. You overlay these guys for the M7, M7 detaches, you get the Garuda back. You banish the Ducks, special summon Garuda, and then you overlay these guys for the Queen Dragon Jin.
Does this loop ever stop?
Yeah, it stops. And then Queen Dragon Jin detach.
So he says.
Detach, you get this guy, and then you synchro Stardust Dragon. So you end up with M7, Queen Dragon Jin, Red MD, and Stardust Dragon on the field.
Turn
And that's
one.
really just it's really simple and it's really easy to set up. But it's just like you can do this field with Ducks and Arma, Mistletoe as well. But you have to have another dragon to discard for Gay Deer to search that Garuda. Yeah. But either way, like this field is very common. Sometimes you can go instead into a instead of these two, you go Bouncer and set a bunch of traps. That's really good against a mirror match specifically. I wish I could have done that in my top 8 match when I lost, but I wasn't able to do that. So yeah, that's the main wombo combo. But Garuda adds a lot of different, like a whole nother element. Like I said earlier, you can use him to just set up your combos. He's either a Ducks, he can be a Mistletoe. He just does a lot of cool things for the deck, and it never really conflicts. It's never really a brick in your hand. So. Yeah, that's basically the...
Anything else you want to add? Shout out to anything?
Oh, shout out to Team NorCal.
Team NorCal, yeah.
My boy Slim, yeah. All right, before we go, basically, that's it, man.
Well, congrats, man. We're proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Thank you for watching.